Hello, welcome to the franklinmethod.us website, and today this video is just going to show you the basics of how to log into the site and do some basic navigation. So when you come to this page, the public page, look at the top and you'll see the gray toolbar. Move your cursor over to the far right where it says account, and then the pull down toolbar will say log in and register user. Click on log in. There you can fill in your username that you have been given. And your password that you also have been given. And log in. It says log on, not log in. Once you've done this, it returns you back to the main web page. Looking at the top gray toolbar of the website, you'll see the Home tab. If you put your cursor on this tab, a pull down bar will come in, and you'll have options of sitemap, which is another place you can go to see all of the places you may go to on the website, forum blog, the various levels of training, the main web, which is the page you are on now, a marketing web, a public web, which is the same page without all the frills and pictures, a resource web, a Twiki web, which does not concern you for basic navigation, and the welcome web. I'm going to click on the welcome web. Here on the welcome web page, you will see a little mission statement, then useful links. I'm going to click here on the useful links. Here you have two options that concern you. The first is to add a new calendar entry. You would click on this to add a new calendar entry. And then there's also a add a new FM educator. Both of these are forms, and you fill out these forms either to enter a new calendar entry, or you go to this form here to add a new FM educator if you want to change any of your contact information that appears on this website. Now I'd like you to notice here when I clicked on the form, I no longer have a gray toolbar. So to get back to where I was, I'm going to go to the back button on my browser. Now I have the gray toolbar again, and I can navigate around the website. Right now I'm going to go to the resources web. On this page there are a variety of resources, some of which may interest you. And again, to go to any of these bits of information, move your cursor around the page, and places where you can click will be highlighted, letting you know that you could click on that text to be taken to a new place. Here at the bottom we have some attachments. I'm going to go ahead and click on this attachment, Geometry of Anatomy. Clicking. And it takes me to this article. Now once again my gray toolbar has disappeared, so to get back to the franklinmethod.us website I go back one page. Scrolling back up to the top, I want to point something out. Here at the top of the page, is the Home tab. Next to it is a tab that is titled by the page you are on. Right now, since we're on the Resources web, it says Resources web. And the pull down bar there has many choices, but these are for people who are editing the site. If that is you, then contact Riorganda. We'll talk to you more. Otherwise, you can ignore these tabs that appear at the side of the Home tab. I'm scrolling back over to the Account tab now and pulling it down, and I'm going to click on my username. And this just shows some links, the places that I like to go, and some things that I have bookmarked. Also underneath the account is the log out option, which we'll be doing that in just a moment. And then also the register user. Now, register user is where I go when I want to change or reset my password. Here under registration, there's a note that says registered users can change and reset their passwords. I'm going to change my password. Here you'll see a little form that has your username or login name. Then you are going to be cued to type in your current password and a new password. Retype the new password. Then click Change Password. Next time you log into the site, you will need to use your new password. And once again, I've been bumped from the gray toolbar that I love so much. But once I push OK, then I'm back to the home page. And this is the main web page. I'm going to show you one more thing. In case you don't like this pull down bar, you can always go to the site map. The site map here is just another way to navigate through the website. And now I'm going to click on the marketing page. And here we are collecting some flyers as samples. These are flyers that different Franklin Method educators have been using to market their workshops. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and you'll see these are listed as a series of attachments. To view each one, you would of course highlight it by placing your cursor upon it and clicking on it. Well, we're just here today to show you basically how to navigate through the website. That basically being done, the main things you need to know are on the far left is where the account pull down bar is, and then on the far right over here where the home pull down bar is. Next, I'm going to log out. So all I do is I go down to where it says log out and click. I hope this was helpful to you. Please let us know if you have any questions.